Welcome back to Real Life. I hope you're having an amazing day. Before we start today's reel, we have two new members-only reels. A 1951 trip on board the SS South American in Duluth, Minnesota on Lake Superior, and a 23-minute road trip in Florida in 1946 with plenty of interesting and long-forgotten sights. Today we're looking at Calgary in the summer of 1973. The view of the city skyline from Crescent Hill shows the boom that began in the late 1960s. The recently renamed Calgary Tower from Husky Tower is still the tallest for now. Eau Claire still had many homes. It would be another decade before high-end multi-story condos replaced the modest homes and cottages. Prince's Island Park, named after Peter Anthony Prince, the founder of Eau Claire Lumber Mill, was becoming a popular destination for Calgarians. The park was built on land donated in 1947 to the city by the Prince family. This aerial view was captured from the newly completed 41-story Western Center, now called Westview, on 8th Avenue. Calgary's population at the time was 430,000 people. Construction was going on pretty much everywhere throughout downtown. The 27-story One Palliser Square office tower was still relatively new, constructed in 1970. Looking east on 7th Avenue, so many familiar signs. It's Stampede Week, which means the parade. Just a brief clip before we head to the Stampede grounds and some well-shot infield rodeo action. Saddle bronc, bareback, Brahma bull. The footage is clear enough that perhaps a few of these riders might be recognized. The greatest outdoor show on earth, the Stampede, ran from July 5th to 14th, with a salute to the 100th anniversary of the RCMP. Opening the Stampede was Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. The parade Grand Marshal was RCMP Commissioner W.L. Higgett. The annual Kinsman Awards featured a 1973 Chevelle, 1973 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser station wagon, and a Chevy truck and camper, and of course, a 1973 Corvette Stingray, with tickets 3 for $1. The Pot of Gold giveaway was $75,000, more than enough to purchase a 3-bedroom bungalow in Acadia for $29,000, or even a brand new 4-bedroom bungalow in Lake Bonavista with shag carpets and a carburetor for $58,000, and still have plenty left over. The Stampede Queen was Suzanne Randall, and the princesses were Betty Knight and Joan Horn. The purse for Saddle Bronc was $12,985. The purse for both bareback and Brahma bull riding was $11,945 each. This would be the last year for the old grandstand, as the new grandstand was under construction and would be complete for the 1974 Stampede, changing the alignment of the rodeo infield and horse track. The midway rides were operated by Royal American Shows. Leo Brown from Czar, Alberta, won the bull riding with a score of 76 on board Dairy King. Jim Smith took saddle bronc honors, and Ace Berry won bareback riding. A record 933,777 visitors attended the grounds over the 10 days. Immediately following, on Monday, July 16th, wrecking crews arrived and began tearing down the old grandstand. Built in 1919 and added over the decades, the grandstand had welcomed many Calgarians to diverse events, from royal visits, victory loan events, to motorcar races and chuck wagon races. Back downtown, the cinematographer captured people and pups along Stephen Avenue Mall. The Palace Theatre was showing Macintosh Man, starring Paul Newman. Who this fellow is and why he's running, I don't know. However, episode 1011 features more Calgary footage from this same cameraman. We end with an iconic sunset shot of the Calgary Tower from Scotsman's Hill. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be kind, and we'll see you next time on Real Life.